one of my Vlad TV YouTube members, Alani Yap, he actually brought up an interesting point. He wanted to ask you, why were you the only player from the Bad Boy Pistons that actually shook hands with the Bulls when the Bulls finally beat you guys?
Well, the reason I was one of
everyone else walked off except for you.
Except for me, Scott Hastings, and Joe Dumas. The reason I did is, one, because MJ's my frat brother and my friend. At Scotty and Horace. I talked to Horace Grant, text him not too long ago. I still was cool with Horace. I recruited him in college, so I stayed cool with him and Scotty at that time. And I just didn't think it was a smart move. I literally said that not too long ago, but a lot of guys have to live with it. And I knew I would have to live with it. And that's not, reputation is what you fall for, character, what you stand for. And my character, they beat us. They beat us. They finally beat us.
Yeah.
They need it. I tell you this, I love the Celtics, huge Celtic fan. And that's how the Celtics handled us. They walked off between, didn't shake a hand, except for Kevin McHale, gave Isaiah 5 and said, bring the trophy here. That was the only person that said anything, but they were the great Celtics, and everybody didn't say anything because you don't say anything about greatness. And Larry was pissed and he was walking off, and Danny Ainge, he's lucky he had to walk off. And it was smart because we in Detroit. Not only we gonna beat you, we gonna beat you. So I got it. So when we were handing it off to the Bulls the same way, it would have been different if we were in their gym. But we're in our gym. We took the beating. We should have manned up and said, that was my opinion. Mm-hmm. And so since it wasn't the consensus of the whole squad, that's when I realized, hey, this time I'm going to have to break out of this. And I asked Chuck Daly. I said, Chuck, put me in the game.
So that's why you ended up joining the Bulls?
No, I wound up getting in the game, and why I was allowed to join, because they took Dennis Rodman, they took James Edwards, who also walked off court, but they realized they were following what the leadership of the squad at that time was, the way that Bill Lambert said, let's hand it off to them the way the Celtics handed it off to us.
Okay, so did your teammates, were they angry at you for shaking their hand?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ask me how many fucks I give. and they know that. They know that I always was, I don't think so. I'm more like Larry. That's why I love Larry David. When I watch Larry David show and I watch it, sometimes I go, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nah. I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
I don't think that's the right thing to do. And I wasn't doing that to MJ. I wasn't.